Good morning, students. Today we are going to continue chapter 4, that is metals and non-metals, with the next topic, that is chemical properties of metals. All metals give similar chemical reactions. However, the reactivity of a metal depends upon its nature and reaction conditions. So here we are going to discuss about reaction of metals with oxygen, water, acids and bases. So firstly let's start with reaction of metals with oxygen. All metals combine with oxygen to form metal oxides. For example, sodium metal reacts vigorously with oxygen that is present in air to form sodium oxide. Then potassium metal that is also react with oxygen and form potassium oxide. Calcium metal that reacts with oxygen to form calcium oxide, and the last one is magnesium metal that reacts with the oxygen to form magnesium oxide. Now there is one question, that why are sodium and potassium kept in kerosene oil? So the reason behind this is sodium and potassium are very reactive metals, and when these metals come in contact with oxygen they catch fire. That's why we are kept these metals in kerosene oil to prevent the contact of oxygen with them. Now the metallic oxides that are formed when metal react with oxygen, then product that is metal oxides, and the metal oxides are basic in nature, and we can verify it with the help of an activity, that to test the acidic or basic nature of metal oxide. And the materials required for this activity, that is magnesium ribbon, a test tube, red litmus, water, a candle and a matchbox. So firstly, take a strip of magnesium ribbon and scratch it with a sandpaper to remove any oxide deposited on it. Then burn the one end of magnesium ribbon in candle flame. And now collect the ash obtained and dissolve it in water. Then add a few drops of red litmus solution in it, and can you guess what will happen? The color of magnesium oxide solution that changes to blue, and this shows that that solution is basic in nature. And this activity that shows that the metal oxides are basic in nature. So next topic is reaction with water. Different metals react with water under different conditions and form metal hydroxides and hydrogen gas. For example, sodium metal that reacts with water to form sodium hydroxide and hydrogen gas, and zinc metal that reacts with water to form zinc oxide and hydrogen gas. And metal oxides, they also react with water to form metal hydroxides, like magnesium oxide that reacts with water to form magnesium hydroxides. Now the next topic, that is corrosion. Corrosion is the process of slowly destruction of metals layer by layer in the presence of air and moisture. When metal that comes in contact with air and moisture, a layer of metal oxides, sulfides that is deposited on the surface of the metal, and that process is called corrosion. For example, a cycle looks shiny when new, but over a period of time it loses its shine because of corrosion. Corrosion of iron, particularly in case of iron, that corrosion is called rusting. So corrosion of iron is called rusting, and it is formed when iron that reacts with oxygen and moisture, then ferric oxide, hydrated ferric oxide, that is formed and which is called rust. Rust, that is a reddish brown layer which is deposited on metal articles when exposed to air and moisture. Now the next topic is prevention methods of corrosion. How can we prevent corrosion of metal? So first method is by applying paint and then by applying grease or oil. So by applying paint, grease or oil on the surface of metal, it prevent corrosion by the you can say that it prevent the direct contact of oxygen and moisture to the surface of the metal, and as a result that metal that prevent from the corrosion. Now next is by galvanization. Galvanization means the coating of a layer of zinc metal on the surface of iron articles. We can prevent iron articles from the corrosion with the help of this process. We coat a layer of zinc metal on the surface of iron articles, and as a result that iron article that does not come in directly contact with the oxygen. Then next is by electroplating. That means a coating of a layer of one metal on the surface of other, and with the help of this electroplating method we can prevent the corrosion of metal. Now the last one is by alloying. Alloys that are mixture of two or more than two metals, and as a result that alloy is formed by mixing the different metals, and this is also a method of preventing the corrosion of metal. By using all these methods we can prevent corrosion of metals. Now the next topic is reaction with acids. Metals react with acids to produce salt and hydrogen gas. For example, zinc metal when reacted with hydrochloric acid form zinc chloride and hydrogen gas, and sodium metal that is also reacted with hydrochloric acid that form sodium chloride and hydrogen gas. That zinc chloride and sodium chloride, these are the salts. Now in this reaction we can identify the released gas, that this released gas is hydrogen, by taking one burning candle near the gas. If that gas that catches fire and produces a pop sound, then we can say that that gas is hydrogen gas. So we can identify the hydrogen gas by using a burning candle. If that gas burn with a pop sound, then we can identify that gas is hydrogen gas. Now the next topic is reaction with bases. Only some metals such as zinc and aluminium that reacts with alkalis like sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide and form salt and hydrogen gas. For example, aluminium reacts with sodium hydroxide and form sodium aluminate and hydrogen gas. So students, today I have discussed about chemical properties of metals, and I hope that is clear to you. Thank you.